welcome to Justice. I'm Judge Jeanine Pirro. Thanks for being with us tonight. The single deadliest terror attack on U.S. soil since 9/11 has happened. They're here. And it's time to stop pussyfooting around, time to stop this politically incorrect nonsense, worrying about other people's feelings, pull out all the stops, and start fighting for the survival of this country and our way of life. You need to make a plan how you're going to protect yourself, your family, and your kids. And this is not about politics. It's about being safe. It's about surviving. The plan? Number one, get a gun. Buy one legally, learn how to shoot it, and be primed to use it. And I don't care if you get a long gun, a handgun, a revolver, a semi-automatic, get whatever gun you can handle. And don't let anyone talk you out of it. The Second Amendment to the Constitution and the United States Supreme Court confirm your right to have one. Number two, it is time to weaponize your local police department. They are the first line of defense in this Islamic terrorist war against us. And if you watch the San Bernardino attack unfold, you understand that these jihadists were not going to stop with that one attack. The local police are the ones who took down these Islamic terrorists and stopped the further massacre. Your local police, like the cops in San Bernardino, 300 of them running toward the danger, openly stating, "I'll take the first bullet." These are your defenders, and these remarkable men and women in blue are our heroes who don't think twice about taking a bullet for you. Number three, we need to close the borders from Mexico and from Canada. Pure and simple. Syed Farouk and Tashfeen Malik have set the precedent by showing the world that it can be done on American soil. And there needs to be a halt to the issuance of visas. And I don't care if it's a business visa or a vacation visa, an education visa, a fiancé visa, a 90-day visa. Stop. These people do not have a right to be here, period, end of story. And number four, we must stop the refugee resettlement program immediately. And I don't want to hear that it's not who we are. I know who we are. We are a nation founded on the Judeo-Christian ethics. And I don't need anyone to tell me that I have to take in somebody because they want to change the political demographics of this nation. And need I remind anyone that we don't have the ability to vet them. And even when we do, we don't know what the hell we're doing. Example, the Tsarnaev brothers, the Boston bombers. We gave the family political asylum, and they thanked us by killing, dismembering, and blinding innocent Americans. Number five, get ready to give up some privacy. The metadata collection that was going on has been stopped. If that program were still in place, the feds could have taken the cell phones of those terrorist animals and immediately connected them to their contacts. You've got to arm yourself with knowledge. In order to confront the enemy, you must know who the enemy is. And since our commander-in-chief won't even call them what they are, Islamic terrorists, but instead prefers to preach what Islam is and isn't, and that we shouldn't denigrate all Muslims based on the actions of a few, while he is willing to denigrate all gun owners and take away our rights based on the actions of a few. You need to recognize the danger. Talk to your neighbors. Create organizations to stay current on questionable behavior, not just in your community, but around the country. We're told to say something when we see something, but don't say anything against people who act suspiciously who happen to be Muslim, because that would be Islamophobic. Farouk and Malik's neighbors said nothing when they saw something because they were fearful of being called Islamophobes or racially profiling. And that's the plan, folks, to shut us up. When our Attorney General, Loretta Lynch, trumpets her greatest fear is that anti-Muslim rhetoric would lead to violence against Muslims the day before the FBI calls the massacre of 14 Americans a terrorist act, we've got a problem. And I'm here to tell you it is part of the Islamic terrorist plan. If we are stopped from saying something against Muhammad, the Muslim religion, or Muslims in general, then Sharia law is already here. We are living in dangerous times. Ladies and gentlemen, the jackals are at the door. And that's my opening statement. Tell me what you think on my Facebook page or Twitter at Judge Jeanine, #JusticeOpen.